Yes.
So in windsurfing there's one thing that is always the same, and it is that we're waiting a lot. So today the wind is supposed to be kicking in at like 3. Now it's 9. This is how the forecast is looking. So it's 9. We're just having our morning coffee. We learn how to appreciate the coffee while waiting. Then some breakfast. Then a lot of waiting. And then I think at 3, more or less, we're gonna have some good wind. So we're gonna go out and have a training session on smaller sails. I think it's gonna be like 5/8, maybe 4/8. And in the meantime, we're gonna be waiting here. Maybe do some work behind the laptop. Have breakfast, have more food, get fueled up for the day, and we're just gonna be on standby. Wake up. So as I said, the waiting game is on. We have a WhatsApp group where all the communication is done. So Thijs is the race director. He's in the boat. He said now next update at 11, first possible start at 12, and now it's 10:40. So we have another big hour to wait. We're waiting at home. That's a bit nicer than waiting on the beach. And also from here you can see the water. It's super glassy. And then a few hundred meters out there's a small wind line, but it also doesn't look windy. So far waiting, and let's hope there's gonna be some wind in the afternoon. So I didn't say anything about it yet, but we're in Tenerife for the TWS Pro Slalom training. We have the TWS Center, which basically is organizing boat, marks and crew for on the boat. So 4 times a week we start usually at 11. We do 2 times 8 starts with 4 marks, with the flags, with proper starts. Over earlies are called. We have videos from the start, so it's perfect to see if you're starting early, if you're starting good, or if you're starting late. We have first reach with the guys, which is always very exciting, full of action. First mark, even better. In total 4 jibes, so full of action, and we basically simulate all the races we're gonna have in the upcoming PWA season. And there's plenty of pro guys which are training here, so perfect to spar with them, learn, test new gear, test settings, and just get better. So the wind is kicking in, we're going to the water now, looks good. Now we don't know if we're gonna start now because the wind still is very light and it's building up very fast. But I guess we'll start in like 1 hour, 1.5 hours. We're gonna have some high winds, but flat water action. Not super windy yet, from what I can see here, but we'll go to the beach anyway. So normally we have trade winds coming from the east-northeast, which means it's like onshore with a bit of an angle, so between side shore and onshore, and there it can get quite wavy and swelly, especially when the wind picks up. And today it's gonna be like more of an offshore direction, but where the course is set now it's gonna be quite flat, especially for the foil. So higher speeds, more action. Not more action than when it's wavy, but at least we're gonna go very fast today.
It was much more windy, but more patchy.
What I said in the group, windy, dropping, windy.
Yes.
At 2 or 3.
You are the wind guru.
I'm the weatherman on this island. But I think in 1 hour we'll be full on 5/8.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try on 6.2 now. It looked more promising, now it dropped a bit, but anyway, I'm rigged and ready, so I will just try.
And now I think they're setting the course with the boat. It's quite far away. We have some marks already, so we're gonna have the action right here. Still looks very light, but should pick up very soon. So next call now is 12:30, and then the first possible start 1:30. So we have at least, let's say, 1.5 hours until the first possible start. Usually isn't the best, so I guess we're gonna wait a bit more.
Waiting.
Waiting. How is it?
A bit light, but now with the clouds.
It's better with the clouds?
Yeah, now the wind is coming back. The same from my dad at home. To get some runs in, I have way too much rake, so I already learned a bit, because for training would have been horrible like this.
It's good, but it's with a new board.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yes, that's why I wanted to be so early. See, now it's windy, great. I go for lunch. Yeah.
I think I'll wait, but I think I'm gonna rig 5/8 soon. Yeah.
Small wing.
Nu gaat het waaien.
Ja?
Ja.
Snel opleggen?
Ja. Let's go.
Now it's still 7, 6, 7, 9. It's directly on shore here. You're looking straight into the wind.
But now
The forecast is not nuclear.
and now we also cannot put a course because it's south southwest.
in the same wind direction for 2 hours.
No, but now it's winds. At 2 it's gonna be 25 knots.
On which forecast? You chose the...
Wind guru. Yeah. Okay, we start in half an hour. You go 6, 7?
Oh, I don't know. I go what it is, no? I don't decide like 20 minutes before the start.
Okay, now it's definitely coming. Okay, I'm gonna rig. You don't know what?
Oh, we start? They said we start or not?
1:30, yes.
Ah, okay.
Well, we're in a kind of unique situation with the southwest wind coming. It's supposed to increase and get a lot stronger in the afternoon. Yeah, first of all, I get to decide if we train at all, yes or no. And then obviously when I say yes, I go on the water. I have a captain on the boat, and together we set the course. And once the course is set, I run the start boat. Normally we have 2 or 3 groups. Then I shout, "Get ready for your countdown," and then I count down from 5 till 0. And that's when they press the watch, and then it's 4 minutes to the start. 2, 1, 5! Yeah, there's I put the red up on 4 minutes, red down on 3 minutes, yellow up on 2, yellow down on 1, and the green comes up at 0. Yeah, I think the start is super important. It's because if you get caught below someone or behind someone, you already lose speed because you don't have the wind. So if you get ahead, if you are ahead at the start, you already have a big advantage. So yeah, the start is important. On a day like today, when the water is flat, they will be pushing the limits very sharply. Yeah, it's a close-knit group, and everybody just pushing hard and wanting to get as much starts and as much racing as possible.
How many starts is it normally on a good windy day?
We do up to 16. Yeah, so 2 times 8. I can see the wind is picking up. I see some white caps already. I know behind me it's always late, but on the other side there's some wind, so we're gonna get on the boat and start setting the course now.
Great how fast it can go. Now you have to be careful. Everybody escaping the beach. Now it's not so nice to go sunbathing anymore.
Ready?
Ready. See you on the boat.
Yeah. Good luck
Thank you.
and win some races.
Yeah.
Ciao, ciao.
So we just wrapped up the day of training. It's almost 6 o'clock now, so it's quite a long day. First of waiting and then of sailing. Like no time to have lunch. We did, I think, like 8 races. We didn't count. Then like 20 minutes break, and then the second session. And was really full power today. I was on 5.7 and small wing, the 85 board, and was gusty, super strong gust. Then with big lows, which made it quite hard to start. And I think this morning I said it was going to be flat, but it was not flat at all. We were quite far out, so the waves got not quite big, but there were some definitely some waves and some swell, which made it quite technical to jibe, but it was a really nice day.
How was it?
It was a very nice day, I have to say. The beginning was strange, but then now the wind fully kicked in. We had several hours of good training, and I'm just super tired. Can't wait to go home.
Yeah.
So we finished the day of training. Dan also had a nice little session. Now time to get some food, and that's it for the day. No gym session anymore. I had already some gym sessions this week. I do 3 a week. Not more than that. Here in Tenerife, when I'm at home, I do some more gym work. Here it's just 3, and we already finished them, luckily, so I don't have to go gym at the end of a long training day. Was full of action, was really hard with strong gusts coming through and then big wind lows. Sometimes a bit hard to start, but great day, great day. Back home 6 hours later. So we walk barefoot all the time on the beach, and then sometimes stuff gets in. Now I think it's a piece of wood, like a splinter. Luckily no sea urchin, that's much worse, but trying to get it out now. But I think I'm gonna need an assistant. Koen.
Dr. Koen.
Dr. Koen. My what? They're both calling, so I will not disturb them for now. but they're in some big trouble. Nou, geen pasta.
Niemand die naar de supermarkt wil.
Ja. Ja, mijn poot. Ja, double check before I accuse them of stealing my pasta and then it was me in the end, but I don't see any pasta. So it's like almost 8 o'clock now and we didn't really have any time for lunch. So this is, let's say, the second big lunch. And after we'll do some groceries for the dinner, and I guess by around 10 we're gonna have our dinner finished.
Long days.
Long day. Koen, ik heb jouw dokterskills nodig.
Waarom?
Want er zit nog wat in mijn voet.
Nou,
Kan je mij helpen?
maar je zit er ook wel lekker bij.
Wat?
Maar nu zit er niks meer hoor.
Okay. TikTok sound of who go in the back.
Where was it?
One
The
day.
only pasta I took was half a pack of that one.
See?
Half.
See?
Half.
That's the start.
No, that's the truth.
Come on. It's too late.
Half from Bahama. You ready?
See?
Wow. Man, you look like fucking a gym content creator.
I am. Why?
Are we gonna bring the camera to the store?
Yes. Gonna make a shop vlog. Yeah, and you're part of it now.
Yeah. So it's 10 o'clock now, the day's finished, it's dark, we had a great dinner, we had an even better training session, we did 2 blocks of around 8 races, it was hard conditions but super fun, high speeds, nice jibes, everything was really nice. For me this is a bit new, to talk to the camera and to show some insights in how I live here and what I'm doing here, also training with the other guys here. But I hope you guys like it, and I guess now I have to say like, subscribe, and what else?
See you in the next video.
See you in the next one.